Wells Fargo is still feeling the sting of a record billion-dollar fine for various infractions. This as the Federal Reserve has placed asset caps on the bank, effectively putting dividend payouts in question. This was one of the many issues that Maria Bartiromo discussed exclusively with the CEO of Wells, Tim Sloan. Watch.
I'm not confident on that at all because it's the Fed's decision to do that. What I'm confident about is that we are making and have made the necessary changes to improve risk management in the company. I'm confident that we submitted a very thoughtful and comprehensive capital plan, and we're in the midst, like all of the large SIFIs, that are in the midst of a discussion with the Fed about those plans, and I'm hopeful that the Fed will allow us to continue to return more capital to our shareholders. Maria, in the first quarter, we returned $4 billion of capital to our shareholders. That was up 30% from a year ago. And our goal, because we have 12% capital, Tier 1 common equity, versus what we think is required, about 10%, that we can increase the pace of our capital return.
And you're sitting on, what, 200 basis points of excess capital
That's
right
exactly
now,
right.
Which is 10% of the current market cap. Most banks are at 5%. Will you raise the dividend if you can?
Oh, sure, absolutely. I mean, our CFO, John Shrewsbury, who, by the way, is doing a terrific job, and I have been very clear in saying that we believe we have an excess amount of capital in the company today, and we want to return that excess amount over the next 2 to 3 years, and that's our goal.
Okay, so where are the growth opportunities then? Obviously, the good news is maybe you can manage this $1 billion fine, given the balance sheet of $2 trillion. You just reported quarterly profits of $5.9 billion. What are you betting on in the business to lead growth?
Well, first and foremost, I'm betting on our team. Right? We have 270,000 of, I think, the best team members in financial services today. I'm betting on our customers who love doing business with us each and every day. That's one of the reasons why we're growing. And I'm betting on the fact that we can harness the power of technology and data to continue to innovate and provide better products and services to our customers.
But is the regulatory environment still uncertain? Will you have to restate earnings as a result of the backdrop?
No, I don't believe so, no.
Okay. Let me ask you about the mortgage business, because now we know that we're in a rising rate environment. What can you tell us about the mortgage business originations today, and how does that change as rates go higher?
Well, there's no question at some point as rates begin to go higher, it starts to slow the pace of mortgage growth. But Maria, I'm old enough to remember that when my wife and I got our first mortgage in the mid-'80s, we paid 13%. And you know what happened? We made our payments, the sun came up the next morning, it set that night, and the world went on. Right? We're still in the midst of incredibly low mortgage rates. Plus, we're at the beginning of, I think, the millennials beginning to form families and buy more homes, which we haven't necessarily seen. So we're very optimistic about our mortgage business. And one of the things that I'm most excited about our mortgage business is the new application, our online mortgage application that we just introduced. Getting a mortgage in this country can be an excruciating experience. One of the reasons we all do it is because we are excited about the goal of having a house or a condo or a co-op. But the experience can leave a little bit to be desired. So what we did is we're harnessing the power of data and artificial intelligence to be able to collect all the information that we know about you when you make a mortgage application, so your application is pre-filled out. Right? Just think about how that's going to feel. It's a huge deal.
Is anybody else getting their hands on that data, though? Look at all the issues we've got in terms of Facebook and all the data that's misused.
Not with Wells Fargo. All we're doing with that data is taking the information that we know about you and populating your application so that experience can be better for you. We piloted it last year. We rolled it out in the first quarter. By March so last month, or a month and a half ago, 10% of all of our completed applications were already using that system. It's very exciting.